Alright. So they said ranged weapons, huh? Let's just open the door and see what happens. Wow. Ain't this just a bitch? Right. Got it. Credits? That's it? Oh, hi. God fucking damn it. It just immediately goes to the thing again. What I want is for it to like just go to attack. Oh God, I've been ambushed. No, shit. No. Fucking cancel. Why does it make the bar go away? I'm like still in fucking combat. Let's have another repair drone repairing it. Oh my God, this like, I was gonna keep going until I didn't find any more doors, but just kept being more doors. Use your fucking energy shield! Survival. Chemicals. Credits. Why does this droid have credits? Guided beacon. Gidon beacon. Got another lecture about contraband today. Security hasn't started doing spot checks of our quarters yet, so my cache in the lower bunk in my room in the eastern dormitory should be safe. You won't even know it's there unless you look for it. Porta came around again, asking if I had any special cargo to sell, but I was getting a bad feeling about how he was asking, so I stayed quiet about my stash. I'm going to keep that blaster smuggled from Telos, and get a few grenades there just in case things get rough here. Things here get rough. Only benefit to having a room the furthest from the door is that it should buy me enough time to dump the contraband if security does get a surprise inspection. So what's that beacon? Let me check. Is it a weapon? Miners use beacon to stake claims on asteroids. It can double as a battle staff. And the anchoring pike on the tip can be used to slash opponents. Okay. This looks like it. Breath mask, mess hall log. So they're never going to get around to fixing the ventilation systems, and if the food processors back up again, the next time the fumes start flooding the mess hall, I'll be dead rather than just nauseous. I'll keep the breast math here just in case we have a repeat incident. Alright, I'm gonna just equip that because that sounds like not what I want to hear right now. Oh, the chemical value of grenades is like really high. Okay, let's go back and clear the area a little bit. Oh, hello. Boop, 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 boop. Mild Devorian edge. Oh, you know what? I think the reason I can't use the mines on those is because I just don't have the demolition to actually do it. If I had to guess. Let's repair. That reminds me of for duty decreasing over the past 3 days, setting several medbay logs. Mess hall. Dormitory West. Let's shut down the ventilation system. Although we don't have to because I have a thing, I think. Yeah, so I think with the breath mask I should be okay. So at that point it's just like wasting security spikes. Oh, I need to open the door. This looks like military flash code. If I can get a reference number for a few symbols, I should be able to decode it. blow it open with a mine. So I need to just spec into demolitions. Or I should just have a demolitions person, maybe. When you're coming up with your party comp. Keep demolitions in mind, Michael. Or not, like, whatever, really. Yeah, it sucks I can't bash it. Retinal combat implant. Oh, I think there's like a stat deficiency. Okay, hiding. Unequipable, bad idea. Immunity to critical hits. Seems kind of good. Looks like to plug into Hollow Reader in order to play back the contents. Got it.
This may be the beginning of a long record. It's about an hour after the facility suffered the explosion that triggered the emergency lockdown. Just finished helping the dock officer set up the transmission relay. Not much signal strength, but it's better than nothing. The transmission gives the code to open the turbo lift when or if help arrives. Code is a simple group of 5 numbers. 3, 17, 13, then the next 2 numbers are...
Sir, couldn't we contact the med bay? Maybe the Jedi's awake. If so, she could help us.
No good. The link to the medical computer was severed from the hub, just like the administration console. Even if the Jedi wakes up, how would we get the dormitory turbo lift code to her? Without it, the turbo lift to the administration level is locked down.
Bummer.
We just took an inventory of our supplies. We've got enough emergency rations in the dormitories to last almost a month. But with all the problems in the facility, I don't know how long we'll last. I wish we could contact the Jedi. Maybe she could... No. She's still floating in that damn tank. Someone's played us for fools. And since Corder and his crew aren't locked in here with us, it's pretty clear who it was. If I ever catch up with that Mandalorian-loving son of a... At least the air scrubbers are still working, even though they're tied into the... Hey, what's happening to the ventilation system? This...
Error. Really sharp thud.
The transmission gives the code to open the turbo lift when or if help arrives. Code is a simple group of 5 numbers. 3, 17, 13, then the next 2 numbers are...
Five and 7.
The transmission gives the code to open the turbo lift when or if help arrives. Code is a simple group of 5.
Wonder if intelligence means I'm already gonna have the code, if I'm still gonna have to remember it. We'll find out, I suppose. Oh shit. Mind trick. Oh, that's it. Component. Great. Needs to be plugged into Hollow Reader to play back the contents. Okay. Need to figure out if I'm gonna just get the cache or if I need to equip that beacon to find it. Let's try I didn't realize this would be like a stick thing. But that's useless. Whoops. Can't get it. Need a mine. Right. So this is exclusively if you want to get the hot lore, which I do want to do, I guess. Yeah, so I think unlike with KOTOR 1, Foreman's log. Work report. It has been 2 days since the broken Jedi came to the facility. Work efficiency is down and fuel backing up in vents, waiting for processing. The fight frequency increases. Korta and his crew think that we should take the Jedi, then split the many credits by selling the Jedi to the exchange. Tried to convince me to join them. I want nothing to do with the exchange. They are like a big violent family that do terrible things to outsiders who deal with them. But Korta does not care. In my mind, it's better letting the Jedi go wherever a Jedi wants to go. When Jedi get mad, they start big wars. Set galaxy on fire. This? Oh, no, wait. I had to be careful. Inoffensive talk with Korta and asked him to not make trouble with the Jedi. I remind him we are all ordered to leave Jedi alone and we should follow orders or facility fall apart. My words had much sense, but Korta got all angry in human face. Then said the facility is going to fall apart anyway. After the talk, I listened to him talk to the maintenance officers in the comm. They're going to smuggle this. Okay, why do they do this? I think you're repeating this to the administration officer. This will cause more trouble. Oh my god. I heard last recorded remains of the main officer said he had a big plan for disabling the station, leaving us all trapped here while he and Korta escaped with the Jedi. I'm still afraid of Korta, who is big, loud, and unreasonable. So I went to the maintenance officer, who is smaller, more sensible, more soulless, then maintenance after crack eyebrow at me, pretend to not know what I'm talking about. Says he not speak to Korta at all. Why humans lie? Oh no.
Your ears always were too big, Cian. Come on, if the maintenance officer comes through on the explosions, these dorms are gonna be filling up soon. And shut that damn data pad off and throw it down the refresher. We managed to get to the dormitories. We should be safe here. We've been trying to use the holo-transmitter to beam a transmission to the administration level to end the lockdown. But the administration console's been severed from the main hub. Everyone thinks we should try to evacuate on our own as soon as possible. But there's no way to break the dormitory seals from the inside. I'm going to keep sending distress calls in the meantime. We've been trying to find a way to circumvent the lockdown and get to our hangar bay, but so far, no luck. The situation's worse than we thought. Even if we get out of here, we can't shut down the fuel depot force fields if a fuel leak was detected. If so, the only way off this asteroid is if a ship docks with us. But the only connection to the docking platform is on the administration level, and we can't get up to the docking bay while we're trapped here. I only hope someone survived the explosion in the mining tunnels. If not, then we're stranded here, unless our transmission reaches a passing ship, or a Telos freighter. Managed to use the holo-transmitter here as a crude relay to beam short-burst transmissions outside the Paragas facility. With any luck, the transmission will carry beyond the asteroid field. We've set the emergency transmission on automatic playback. We're using a simple military flash code to transmit the code to the turbolift's, so maybe our rescuers can get down to the dormitory when they reach the station. Without those turbolift codes, our rescuers wouldn't be able to get here from the administration level. And without those codes, we wouldn't be able to get to the administration level if we found a way out on our own. The messages are short distress calls only, since we can't get much signal strength. It's pretty weak, so unless a ship is actively searching the area, it might be a long time before a ship picks up the message. After all, who would be scouring frequencies way out here looking for trouble?
That's a great question. Who indeed? Alright, so that means the only place left to go is out. Let's quick save. Just, you know, for no reason.
Almost didn't make it out of the dormitory section before the lockdown, you Merklack. You're cutting a little close, aren't you?
Yes, a regrettable miscalculation on my part. I'm contacting you because I'm picking up a subspace transmission from within that level. Is that your doing?
No, they must be trying to use the old relay system to send an emergency signal. I doubt they know what's really going on.
Hey, this turbo lift's locked down.
Try the code again, and don't worry about the miners and their transmission. By the time help arrives, we'll be all the way to Nar Shaddaa.
Oh, they won't be leaving the dormitories. The explosion within the tunnel has damaged the ventilation systems, causing breaches in the core exhaust conduits.
What? That's going to kill them all!
Not all of them, but I'm sending a number of mining droids to your location right now to correct that problem.
Corda, this turbo lift's locked down. The sequence isn't working.
Keep trying it! You! Why are you doing this? Why me?
You. It was never about you. The Jedi is all that interests me. But then you had to ruin everything by revealing her identity and then trying to harm her. And that I cannot allow. Statement. You are a risk, Corda. You are impulsive, crude, and soon, deceased.
Oh.
Mocking query. Corta, are you dead yet? Smug statement. I believe I forgot to mention that I reversed the turbolift codes. In case you managed to get this far.
Yeah, but what about the log? Corpse. Nothing. Let me speed it up.
What did you want to talk to me about? I have to suit up and drill the 3219K asteroid claim within the hour, so talk quick.
I heard you had plans for the Jedi, about selling her to the exchange.
Yeah, but security already set their piece on that, didn't they? Nobody's getting sold to anyone.
Are they? I've seen the logs you've been accessing. Maybe the two of us could work something out.
It doesn't matter what we work out. We wouldn't make one hyperspace jump before what's left of the Republic was on us.
If you have a way off this station, I can cover our tracks and ensure the Republic is not alerted to our presence.
Well, I may know someone. Works the system on special jobs. He may want to know details, but I might be able to arrange transport.
I've seen the logs. I know you've already asked him and given the details. Once he agrees, I can handle the rest.
Handle the rest? Like how?
When the time comes, I'll contact you via comlink. Maintenance out.
Since when did the maintenance officer grow some horns?
Oh. Yeah, since when did he grow some horns, you know what I'm saying? Alright, quick save. Open the door. Code is in reverse. I'm an intelligence boy.
Emergency lockdown overridden.
Oh. Oh.
have felt a disturbance. Our enemy is here. We must leave at once.
Then let's go.
We need to make our way to the docking area on this level. I fear the airlock has already opened, and if so, we must be on our guard. If we cannot reach the Ebon Hawk, then we must find a way to escape on the ship that is docked here.
What does that sound? Her mentor special ability gives everyone a bonus to experience earned. What? Since when is that a thing? Let's just keep stacking fucking wisdom on her. Stealth? I mean, I guess I'll level up stealth for you. All right. Oh, I don't think I want that right now. Oh, I guess she's neutral. Okay. If she remains neutral, then that's fine. I can just, oh, I can't get force suppression, yes. Yeah, low level force power acquisition. Very difficult. I don't want to get any of these things. Oh, but you do need a weapon. I guess she does have more constitution. Okay. What kind of combat stuff does she have? Dueling. Of course she has dueling. Oh, this is the... Oh, I know where you are. I get it. Maybe I should quick save. We're gonna fight you.
What in space is going on? Who's this? Another Jedi? What, did you guys suddenly start breeding when I wasn't looking?
It'll take too long to explain. We have to leave now.
Alright. I'm guessing that Republic ship that just docked isn't carrying friends of yours.
I hope your talent for understatement is offset by your skill with a blaster. If not, then I fear our time together will be short indeed.
Yeah, and I'm also good at running and drinking, Your Majesty.
And even if you two aren't big friends of the Republic, that warship's the only way off this station. Good thing we have a clear run to the ship.
Threat. Master, perhaps I did not enunciate clearly the last time we spoke. I suggested that you should shut down, stay put, and wait for rescue.
What do you mean?
Clarification. Master, your well-being is of the highest importance to me. I was forced to intercede here on Paragus to ensure your survival.
Since when do assassin droids care about preserving life?
Clarification. Assassin droid is such a crude term, Master, reserved for Durasteel drones uploaded with only the most archaic kill programs. The function I perform has been referred to as wanton slaughter. I prefer to see it as a means of facilitating communication, resulting in the termination of hostilities.
Whatever you say, murder still means murder to me.
Correction. I am not here to argue semantics, Master, so I will simply inform you that you are wrong, as were those recently corrected miners.
I don't want to fight you, but I will if you leave me on the choice.
Resignation. Very well, Master. If inflicting pain is the only means to resolve this matter, then you leave me no choice.
Mind droids.
I hear you.
Dude, make sure work at them. Oh, okay, everyone else fine. HK Vocabulator. Droid self-sustaining unit. Okay. Now let's see what this guy's got. Guess we just keep stacking decks on you. Oh my god, you have demolitions. Thank goodness. What else do you need? I guess I have security, so like awareness? Video games. Yo, wait, that's what you're here for, right? Video games? Alright. If he doesn't have dueling or anything in particular, I feel like what I'm gonna do is give people dueling. Because giving them one weapon is way better than giving them two. And then let's see what he has equipped. Alright, he's got a 1 to... I don't know where he's getting these like 1 to 8 plasma lasers. God, yeah, listen to this fucking music. Are you playing the Anthem demo? I will play the open version of the Anthem demo. Like the one that I can actually play. Oh, let me, quick save. Because it was only available to VIP people, which I think you had to get into by pre-ordering, and, I didn't do that. So I didn't have the demo yet.
Something is wrong. I sense no one on board.
You sense no one on board? Sense any assassin droids creeping up behind us like last time?
Everyone here has been slain, yet there are few signs of battle. No carbon scoring, no blast of fire. This place has been hit by assassins of a different sort.
Then what are we doing on this ship? We were better off in the
What
facility.
are the chances of you getting
two are
mad
supposed
at
to be
19?
Jedi? You two are the worst Jedi I've ever met.
Relatively low, maybe. There's nowhere else to go. The facility's sealed off.
If the assassin machine was correct, then we cannot reach the hangar. Be silent. I need some time to think.
When it did, a fuel pipe entered the fuel depot behind the force field.
Look, I don't mean to cast another shadow on this, but even if you could reach the ship you came in on, it wouldn't matter. You'll need the orbital drift charts to clear the Paragus asteroid field, unless you want to have the shortest flight out of Paragus ever recorded.
How did the ship dock here?
Well, of course they have the asteroid drift charts in their Navicomputer. They'd have to.
So then we get their codes. Then we worry about reaching the Ebon Hawk.
Well, we'd have to get to the bridge. I mean, well, that's the biggest problem I can see.
That is a sound plan for the moment. Let us go.
Now you have a party. Certain dialogue will increase or decrease your influence with the companions. Some respect cruelty, while others may respect nobility, loyalty, cleverness. Higher influence with the companion, the more alignment there affects yours. And extreme high-low influence of the companion can open up additional dialogue choices. There are benefits to both, so treat them as you will.
Our enemies gather while...
Okay. Let's head to the bridge and get the drift charts.
All right. But this won't end well.
Yeah, I think the February
Trust
one's
me.
this Friday, right? I will play then. I think when asked about it before, I said I wasn't sure if I would stream it, and I guess I don't know if I will. Maybe I will.
We have taken on passengers to Telos.
Sir, we've just received an emergency broadcast. A freighter under attack by Sith forces.
Can you get an ID on the ship?
Yes, sir. We have its ID signature. It's not in our databanks, but its profile suggests some low-stock freighter. Says it's being hit hard by a Sith warship. Sir?
I
Silence.
need to confirm with command before we move to intercept. Report.
The Sith warship is empty, sir. We attached an umbilical and sent 3 strike teams through it, and there's no sign of a crew or its commander.
There's no one on board? What about the escape pods?
They're still in their berths, sir. This place, it's empty. It's like a ghost ship.
Then who was firing at the freighter?
We don't know, sir. The freighter's empty, too. We did a clean sweep and nothing except a lone T3 unit, badly damaged. Did you still want a tractor beam to the Harbinger?
Search the freighter and the warship one more time. If they're clean, then we'll tractor the freighter over.
Yes, sir.
No idea why the Admiral thought that freighter worth all the effort, but we'll find out.
The freighter was our ship.
Everyone in the Ebon Hawk was dead, sir. We're starting autopsies within the hour.
What about that Sith corpse we retrieved from the warship?
We haven't had a chance to fully examine it, sir. He looks human, but he's fractured in several places.
I don't think I know what Fender's new guitar is.
Something's wrong here, and I want to know where all those Sith on the warship went.
Fender's new guitar, huh?
We're still experiencing a problem with the communications array, and now maintenance is telling me there's a cascade failure in the weapons.
Sir, I just picked up an unusual sound from MedLab.
I have come for the Jedi.
What the hell was that?
Sir, I don't know. Communications just got cut.
Send a security team to MedLab, now!
Now. Okay. Yeah, I watched all the Anderton stuff for NAMM, but their Fender thing was like all the boutique guitars. I don't think I remember a new guitar from Fender. The Acoustasonic. Oh, those. Yeah, those look funky. I did see those. I wasn't sure how new those were or whatever. Sith Assassin! You guys suck! It cannot be open. It's like shaped like an acoustic guitar, but it's, or it is an acoustic guitar, but it like looks like a telly or whatever. That's the one, right? Fuck.
What is it?
Guess they're not dropping any loot. Yeah, just an easy, no big deal $2,000 guitar. What? Still an escape pod here. Yeah, I don't know. I did see that really cool looking PRS acoustic guitar. It has like blue bodywood. It's quite the good looking guitar, I think. I was talking some Yang about quick saving before every door. It's quick save. Got him. Briefing room console.
I'm afraid we're going to lose it all. There's just not enough ships and too much territory to cover. We're still rebuilding from the war with Malik, and sometimes I wonder if we'll ever recover. Still, we have our orders, and the Republic's put the highest priority on this mission. Looks like the trouble on Onderon will have to wait.
Onderon.
As ordered, we've picked up the passengers from the Outer Rim and have made quarters for them. Once aboard, we've plotted a course for Telos. We expect to arrive within 10 standard days, provided there's no mishaps. I've been ordered to give the passenger no special treatment, nor make any indication of her identity. I have some reservations about turning the Harbinger into a passenger liner, but the orders were clear. Whoever this passenger is, she's got diplomatic level priority.
This was the ship I was on.
Knows it or not. We picked up a distress signal and are sending a message to the Republic for permission to investigate. We have also transmitted the damaged vessel's ID signature to the Republic. According to the message, it's being pursued by Sith forces. There's no match for the vessel in our databanks, but the profile of the distress signal suggests it's a stock freighter of some kind. We'll only know for sure when we arrive, and we'll find out if the signal's genuine or a trap. We wanted to check with you, sir, before diverting course from Telos. There appears to be some battle that has taken place in the sector, and we've received a distress signal.
It's gonna be
You
Karth.
have permission to divert course, Captain. If there's a Sith presence in the region, I want you to investigate. The ID signature on the freighter, did you get confirmation on it?
Yes, sir. We did not have the vessel listed in our databanks, so we transmitted the code to you. Was there a match?
There was, Captain. If you find any trace of that vessel, even wreckage, I want it.
Yes, sir.
After you've investigated the sector, resume course to Telos with the passenger. It is of the highest importance that she reach Telos.
Yes, sir. I'll make sure she arrives intact.
Good hunting, Captain. Admiral Onasi out.
Sometimes I wonder if the right hand of the Republic knows what the left hand is doing. I am always being kept in the...
Query, you sent for me, Captain.
Yes, I need you to check on the passenger again, see if there's anything she needs. Try not to be too obvious about it. Her safety is our top concern.
Statement. I shall use the utmost discretion, Captain. As always, it is my pleasure to serve.
It's the boy. Oh shit, a thing. Yeah, would you want me to see me play the Anthem demo? Which at that point it'll be like... Awareness, demolition, security. Do I want that?
Yes?
I'm not sure if it'll be the same or different content from the VIP demo, so I think that's the only thing that I'm just like, eh.
Just say the word.
I'm finding engaging in combat here to be quite slow. Not my favorite thing.
This shall not stop us for long.
Sith battle suit, huh? Can I even equip that actually? Quick save. I feel like I'm not really gonna need the stimulants on easy.
Are you all right?
These were my quarters.
This was your room? When?
Before I lost consciousness and woke up on Paragus. The widescreen makes a huge difference? Dude, it makes such a difference when playing. Oh my god.
We do not have much time. Whatever you intend to do, do it quickly.
Mara Torv's armband. Mara Torv, you are requested to report to the Harbinger Medical Bay for this routine is automated. Simply insert the data pad into the medical computer to receive your injections. So like lack of voice acting. Yeah, it's not all the time, but whenever there isn't voice acting, it's frustrating. I find that like from like maybe it's like annoying from like a watching experience. From a playing perspective, it's actually way better. These have with the text with no voice acting has tended to have better writing. So take that for what you will. Oh well, I had to take the charisma and persuasion. I'll just have her use her ability, and then I'll just like get on attacking.
I hear you.
Oh my god, did you see that, like, scissor attack or whatever? I don't know how to better describe that.
I will silence this one.
I will silence this one. Oh shit, look at that. 2-weapon fighting too. Let's see some of these other skills down here. Oh shit, I mean regenerate force power though. So it increases damage on the ranged weapon. Oh, this is only ranged weapons though. This applies a -10 to attempt to deflect the blaster bolt. What the fuck? They really do have a spec for like ranged weapon combat or whatever. Ranged weapon Jedi. The way this game is set up reminds me of a much more complicated Lego game. Yo, what Lego games have all of this shit in it? Yeah, yo, let me know about these Lego games. Actually, so I should equip a melee shield because I haven't encountered anything that'll use.
I will silence this one.
Oh, I should have her use Force Valor. That's why. Yeah, this menu is slow. I just like stood there while it kicked me in the face. Come on, me. I mean, still, what Lego games we talking about? Just fucking. Am I about to play a Lego game? Oh shit, she can't take 2-weapon fighting, even if I wanted her to. Alright, well, you're also gonna get the thing. And also healing. Oh, you get 2 fucking consulars. Yeah, so like I said, the only problem with some... Oh, she can get battle meditation. Yo! Fucking yo, dude. Oh, someone else has a level 2. Okay. Battle meditation is OD. How is Wednesday going to be where you live? Record breaking. Oh, I don't know. That's a great question.
What is it?
I wonder if it's gonna be like that much colder. It's like been super cold to me lately. God damn it. class steel container. Let me just get in this tank real fast. Oh, let me do a quick save. I don't even know why I'm doing a quick save. We should be fine. Insert the thing. Sedatives administered during routine examination 3.5 days ago. During the last minute, you administered a delayed sedative that would kill a normal human being. That must be rendered you unconscious when the Harbinger was taken out. Oh, identify the Kolto tank. Check the medical logs.
Something's wrong. Ever since we picked up that Sith firefight in the region, crewmen haven't been reporting for their shifts, and I can't reach people on the comm. The strange thing is, I keep feeling like someone's watching us here in the ship, but I can't see anyone. I don't like this.
Sith survivor.
Checking the survivor from the Sith vessel. I'm not sure whether he's alive or dead, or what's even keeping him together. His flesh is cracked and scarred.
His
I'm
flesh.
registering several thousand fractures in his skeleton, as if
Let me check the weather, though. That's a
splintered
great question.
repeatedly over time, then put back together. Judging from the scar tissue, I believe these wounds took place before his death. If so, he must have been in constant pain. I have no idea what's been keeping him together.
It's actually not super bad. It's supposed to snow on Tuesday, and then be windy, and then be colder the Thursday after, actually. But we're a little bit further south, though, so, you know, I don't know.
This is the medical officer. The soldiers sent to the medical bay have just died. I don't know where the subject went. I think he's gone to find more of the crew. With him are Sith. They just appeared right out of thin air, like they were wearing stealth generators, but I think they were always on board. When we stopped to pick up that freighter, they must have come on board the Harbinger. I have no idea how many are on the ship. There could be only a few, or as many as 100. And with communications cut off, we can't call for help. I think that thing in the tank was a Sith Lord, alive the whole time, waiting for something to wake him up.
He was a Sith Lord. Check camera recording. Oh, well that's weird. What's up, man? All right. Dude, prime gaming time. That's what you're saying? Wednesdays gamer time. Combat suit. Okay. Maybe I can equip that. I got a Jimi Hendrix Funko Pop. Oh, hello. It's not a bad Funko Pop to get. I think the Funko Pop that I happen to have is I've got two, I think. A Dark Souls one and a what do you have on? Immunity to critical hits. I guess that's good. Rey from Star Wars. Which are, you know, they're fun. Dude, 100 chemicals. And then I'll use the Force Valor. Overstated by armor. Butts.
I will
More where
silence
that
this
came
one.
from.
Oh my god. Battle meditation is crazy. Look at this. Did you take yours out of the box? Yeah. My Ray one's like at my, I don't have a camera, otherwise I'd show you, but my Ray one's at my desk. I think some people are different about stuff like that, but I'm like pretty much like letting go a lot of that stuff. Like whatever.
What is it?
No, you should do what you want to do with it. Like if you open it and you want to like look at it and like put it somewhere or like mess around with it. I don't think there's a reason to feel bad about it. You just gotta watch that Marie Kondo show. Just be like, oh yeah. I don't know whether this new HK-50 droid is a gift or a curse. After the destruction of the previous protocol droid when it accidentally activated that frag mine, the HK stepped into its place without a hitch. The problem is, it doesn't take commands very well, and most of the time I have no idea where it's been. There have been reports it's been sighted in the crew quarters with the captain, in maintenance, and even in med lab, of all places. And when I ask the droid about it, it gives me a smart mouth response about facilitating communication. I don't know who commissioned these HK models, but I don't like them. I don't like them either. Well, I have to take the persuade one. You know, that's the shit sometimes. Gotta get ready for work. Word. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. Chemicals. I think anyone else really needs that pheromone package. Like no one else is gonna benefit from extra persuasion. Like maybe they'll benefit from charisma, maybe. I'm gonna check real fast to see if there's anything on the other side of that door. Because, you know, we're here. $50 credits. Fucking rolling.
I have a bad feeling about this.
What's wrong?
Don't you feel it? Something's gonna get real wrong real quick.
You have to be careful then. We have to keep moving.
All right, but don't say I didn't warn you. Trust me, when it comes to staying alive, I'm rarely wrong about these things.
Patton has a special ability to... When it gets a bad feeling, you should save. Okay. Bad feeling.